Hello, fellow Sith and Jedi Knights across the galaxy. We are Star Wars Alliance podcast. So I'm joined with my host, Mr.Joker. Will I say hello?
Hello, everyone! Today we are reviewing the new episode of Star Wars Rebels called Relics of the Old Republic. This is part 2 of the
The
last
episode,
episode.
yeah, the last episode, which was episode 2. So this is episode 3. Now, off the bat, this episode was so brilliant. Now I was glad for the ending, but the ending kind of got confusing. We'll go and explain it halfway. For the episode when we get to the end, and we'll tell you what we don't like about this episode. We'll tell you what we like, and then we'll give our full review. We'll give out of like a 10 out of 10 or a 5 out of 5, and all that stuff. What we done in the last episode, as usual. So yeah, let's start off, shall we?
Yes, we will start off, but before we do, just want to this is a full review. So that means we're
Yep,
going to dive into spoilers. So if you've not seen the episode yet, please watch it first, then come back.
yep.
So the episode starts off basically with our crew on the planet of, what's the planet called again?
I have completely forgot. I think it's like it begins with a C. I know that.
Solist? Solist, right?
Not Solace because that's
No, yeah.
that's in the Star Wars Battlefront, but it's the Cylone system.
I forgot the name of the planet. But basically,
Yeah,
there's a trap on the planet, and the Empire's coming. Kanan tells Hera to watch out for the Empire. She says she's not seen the Empire yet. Then, boom, here they come.
yep. And Agent Corellis comes with his ship, and the officer of the ship contacts Commander Wolf saying, is there any Jedi signing on that planet? And like Wolf is trying to say, what? Jedi? There's no Jedi here.
Yeah. And basically, first they sent out TIE fighters to strike down our heroes. And so
Yep.
this is where we get like Sabine and everyone shooting down the TIE fighters, but they miss. And even the
Yep.
TIE fighters miss. I mean, come
I
on.
know. I
And
mean, the TIE fighter's meant to be the brilliant shot here.
yeah, see, I wish they didn't like. I understand the Empire was, in like let's say the Witcher trilogy, did not hit the marks. Fine, I get it, and you need the rebels, our heroes, to survive. But at least shoot the um
TIE
Walker.
fighter for the
No,
TIE
no, no.
fighter.
Yeah, shoot the
TIE
TIE fighter,
fighter, the
but the
Walker, yeah.
TIE fighters should shoot the Republic Walker a little bit at least. I don't understand
Yeah.
why they have to like.
I
Oh no,
I
no.
I think the pilot was a bad shot.
It's like every though. Hold on. See, that's the other thing too. They sent down 4 TIE fighters, and we only got to see one blown up, and that's it. What happened to the other 3? See, I think
Yeah.
I really
I think that the other three went out to search the other places where they could be.
uh. But see, that's the problem I think with this episode. I hate saying this, but it's true. This episode is a good episode, but I feel like lots of stuff was rushed with the writing and not fully think out because they didn't explain what happened to our 3 TIE fighters. I mean, yeah, we understand that they're looking for their location, but um, I guess you can say like, yeah, okay, 1 TIE fighter then found them, and that's it. But you're not discussing the other 3 TIE fighters at all.
Yeah.
And Presu, there's some other stuff too later on in the episode that they left out. So it's like, come on, guys, you did so good in Clone Wars and whatnot. Why are
Yeah.
you not doing good here? All right, now let's discuss a little bit about Sabine's new armor look here. We saw it in the first episode, but we get to see it very good, I think, in this shot here, and I really do like the new paint job on her armor a lot. It
Yeah.
speaks Rebel.
Yeah, and I mean it improves her armor from the first season of Clone Wars to now.
Oh,
I mean,
definitely.
come on, this looks like a really good like Rebels, Mandalorian armor. It's just brilliant overall.
Yeah, there's one complaint. I wish the dents were still there from the laser brush she got in the official first episode of Star Wars Rebels by Darth Vader. And I don't know if they got lazy and didn't do that, or it's like, oh, I didn't really brush through too much, but I feel like they should leave some indent, at least on the helmet.
Yeah.
But I still like the armor design very much. So they struck down the TIE fighter, and now instead for like doing like a big ship thing where like they shooting down at them, instead they start bringing the poor type walkers. Now
Yeah.
this is very interesting because these are basically the prototypes. These are not the official walkers we get to see in The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, but these are just like, testable
Yeah.
walkers, what they have created,
Yeah,
for the Empire, and they are taking them down to try and test them out to see if they're good enough.
yeah. But here's the thing too: is this other thing about this episode I'm not liking as what I didn't like as well. Um, I really like that they're showing that these walkers cannot be shot down by regular blasters or the old Republic tank. I do like they only have one weakness, but it feels like though they took these down super easily with no sweat whatsoever. It
Yeah.
feel like the walkers were not that much of a threat at first, maybe, but you quickly lost the threat of these AT-ATs.
Yeah, and plus too, even the clones were scared of these ATSTs.
The clones were not actually that scared. They were more amazed about the
How
how
they
it was.
how they recreated their own like Republic tank against
Yeah,
those.
I really like the comment too. I think it was Commander Wolf who said, only 4 legs. What
No,
the
it was Commander Gregor who said that.
Commander Gregor? Okay, I really did like that line saying, "How can that be?"
Yeah, and like, they also said they should be tripped over by now.
Yeah, and that shows the flaws I think of the AT-ATs, but we love those flaws. But
Yeah, and it
basic.
played the awesome John Williams Empire music.
Oh yeah, that was very cool. So now basically they're coming to get them. And now they have to hide in a sandstorm that is right behind them that was first showing up
John,
in this
yeah,
episode. Because in this
and
episode they were talking about like a sandstorm's coming, let's go into it, that's our only chance.
so they can blank out their sensors for finding them.
Oh yeah. Now here's our thing too. I really do like is I have like a little toy of a AT-AT, and I thought it's like, oh, this must be a cheap knockoff or something. But no, it was like I think it was a based off of a design maybe by Ralph McQuarrie. But basically, the toy I had looks exactly like these AT-ATs here, and I really do love that a lot. I think Star Wars
Awesome.
fans, if you know what I'm talking about, you have that same little toy or same model as these. It's very cool.
Now, what I really liked about the shot was like, how they're coming to get them, and you see the blasters
Oh yeah,
as you got in that screenshot, which was really awesome, and they even have the same sound effects as The Empire Strikes Back.
yeah. And here's the interesting thing too. This is like weird that they will add this thing here. If you look very closely, there's a turret gun on the back of that AT-AT right there.
Oh yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah, it's like, why is that not in the design in Empire Strikes Back? I mean, that would have
Maybe
made it
they,
more better, right?
yeah, but maybe they took it out and then because they thought that they're not gonna use this gun, maybe, or maybe it's just like a wee add-on to it.
Well, they could have used it during the end of this episode if they turn it
Yeah.
around. If it's like the guns in like episode 1 of Phantom Menace, for example, with the Trade Federation ship where the gun turrets cannot turn around and shoot forwards, they can only shoot backwards,
Yeah.
which will make sense. Now, we get more into the sandstorm now. Again, this very nice scene with Kanan here, trying to figure out how to get these things down, where to get the nice shot to shoot the neck. And we do like it that, yeah, this whole episode, the one thing I really do like, there's actually two things I like, but the main thing is the tension still between Rex and Kanan.
Yeah, and what I really like about this episode as well, how Rex says they're blind, from their sensors, but Jedi can use the Force to guide us.
Yeah, and I always trust my general,
Yeah,
or so it's like that was very cool. I really do like it how Kanan does grow a little bit inside, but he still has that fear
and
of the
anger.
clones and anger, yes. That Jedi, I should say, should not have. so
Hmm.
so you can tell that he's not very well trained too, and which I like that a lot. Now, with our next shot here, we see the Star Destroyer up in space, trying to see if they get confirmation back that the rebels are destroyed. But they have
Hmm.
not yet. And then after that, they got transmission saying that they have to go somewhere else quickly, and the main general on the ship, or
And it was
officer,
it was requested by Lord Vader,
yeah,
but we found out it wasn't at the end.
yes, and we'll get to that later. But Space Creed, they ditch and leave, which is like, wow, that's a douchebag move.
Yeah, and like Agent Corellis will be still down there going around in circles,
Yeah,
as
so
that planet is.
yeah, so that's like okay, and I really do
Screw
love
you.
I really do love the shot though. I mean, this episode had, to me at least, I think has the best shots of the Star Destroyer. They just look
Hmm.
so beautiful, big, dynamic, and threatening. I just love it. Now, here's my favorite part of this whole episode is the scene with Ezra here trusting his senses, trusting himself to get this done, to take the shot. Like how Luke trusted the Force and himself to destroy the Death Star.
Yeah, and what I really liked about the scene as well, how you know Rex gave him his helmet,
Yeah. And now that's
which
our
was really awesome.
yeah, that was very cool. But it looked kind of goofy, but I understand. That helmet's not made for his age.
Yeah, I really like the Clone Wars one
Oh
better
yeah,
than his Rebels one.
yeah, definitely. But I really like this scene a lot, and I really do like the dynamic that they did in these two episodes with Ezra and Rex. I really like it how Ezra looks up to Rex without even knowing him for that long, because he's fascinated about the Clone Wars. He's
Yeah, he wants
fascinated
to.
about
He
what
wants to.
happened.
Yeah, he wants to learn about more how it ended, how
Yeah,
how the Jedi won, which
yeah.
you know the Jedi didn't win at the end of Episode 3 by Order 66 by the Chancellor.
Yeah, it's very cool to see like Ezra finding a new mentor. And you know what? I really hope they do this later on in the season. That maybe Kanan would get a little bit jealous that
Of Ezra, yeah, of
no,
Ezra.
not of Ezra, of Rex,
Oh yeah, yeah. I
because
didn't. Yeah,
Ezra
sorry about that.
because Ezra's seen Rex as a role model. But it'd be nice to see like Ezra is seeing more of a role model from Rex than Kanan. Because here's the reason why. Rex has more experience in war and what happens in the galaxy, and plus he's older. Kanan has not had that much experience even as a Jedi. But I really
Yeah,
do like it though that you get two different mentors. One that knows the Force and knowledge, the other
and
one
one
that
who's been in
doesn't.
the war.
And one, yeah, well, they both been in wars. It's just one has been in the war longer and experienced more stuff. The other one has just been in the Jedi Temple. So basically, you got two different things. You got a person from the outside world who knows more about the outside world and knows more about maybe how the galaxy will work better. With Kanan, you have more about how the force should be and how your feelings should be and how you should deal with that.
Yeah,
So you got two different sides, I think, of a mentor, I should say, of a coin. And I really hope we see more of this like relationship between Ezra and Rex. And especially like with this shot here when they're leaving Rex behind and whatnot, you can sense that, Ezra really, really wants to bring back
Rex
Rex.
to yeah.
And not just for you get the feeling too, it's not just for Ahsoka. It's for him as well. He
Yeah.
really wants to make sure that he doesn't die because I feel like he sees him as a friend, but like I said, as a true mentor. And the shot here with Ezra is real cool, and it's they're copying the shot from Empire Strikes Back towards the end of Darth Vader, where Darth Vader looks back, he turns, looks back one more time, and walks off. That's what they did here. So it's like a little callback type of thing there, which is very nice. Not like
And
it's not like a quote.
oh,
It's the actual like copying the scene, but in a different way.
yeah, and also as you see there, Ezra still has the scars from facing the Inquisitor and a lot like season 1 in the last episode, which I really like as well. His scars have not healed yet. And also, I really like the impression how he's sort of like feeling a wee bit down because Rex is not coming.
Yeah. And do you think his scars will ever heal? I don't think so.
I
I
don't
think
think so.
I think they're
Yeah,
permanent. So yeah. I mean, of course it will be. I mean, I lightsaber is basically a thing where it burns you from the inside. I mean, literally, when your arm gets cut off, your blood basically gets soaked up and such because basically when you cut off the arm, it's super hot. So basically, the ends will be all dried up.
mm,
So it's like, yeah, those would be permanent. Now we get our next shot here of the AT-ATs coming out from the sandstorm, following the Republic walker, and now all of our crones that we love are facing the walkers, and in their
yeah.
last hooah, hooah, hooah type of thing. And right here in the shot, Ezra is Reese trying to convince Kanan to go back to save.
Yeah. And Kanan doesn't want to because he's feeling like the clones are a bad influence.
Yeah, but Kanan, sees deep in himself that goes, yes, you're right. They're real. We have to save them. I might not trust Crones, but I don't want those men to die. I think those are very good men. And
Yeah,
so they come
and
back.
I really love what the impressions of Seb and Sabine. How everyone's like feeling like so down about leaving
Yeah.
them behind.
Yeah. Now, Kanan doesn't feel down, but he knows it's not right to leave them behind. He
Yeah,
feels that's not right. And that's what I like about Kanan. It's like he can have his jealousy, but at the same time, he can help out people that he knows that are good, but he can still deep inside have this thing going, I'll help you out because everyone else thinks you're good. I still think you're good, but I'm watching you. I'm keeping my back, watch,
yeah. And I'm really did you notice like from the very first episode that like Seb and Kanan are wearing the same armor kind of or the same like costume made.
It's not. I don't think it's the same type of costume, but it's similar in color and tone.
Yeah,
So yeah, and we get this beautiful shot here of them, flying off the Phantom, going top of the AT-AT, and basically taking off the top and whatnot, and using the AT-AT to destroy um their AT-AT.
yeah, which I really love as well. How we see the Republic tank. I need to call it a walker there, which is
Yeah,
Republic tank still trying to knock it over. Then we see like they jump down and Rex was like,
yeah,
"All right, yeah, go Jedi."
yeah, yeah, and yeah, very cool. They take down the AT-AT, and yeah, that's very cool. And here's my other problem too, is with that scene. After they take it down, they fret away on the speeder bike. There's one AT-AT driver who is running away. He looks back. He does this dumb, stupid, like waving his arms around, going, "Oh!" I'm going, really? You have to add that in? I mean, I
Yeah,
understand it's supposed to be for funniness, but can you just run away, please? But
before you get killed.
yeah. But then after that, we got this beautiful shot here of them on top of the AT-AT there, and Rex looking at them saying, just like the old days, this is how it was during the Clone Wars.
Yeah, and I really liked the bit when Rex calls him General.
Yeah. And I really do like it here too, of them all looking up, and after that they give him a salute. Really do
Yeah.
love that a lot. And now we get to the final and close end to the episode where Rex and Ahsoka meet up again for so many years. And
Yeah.
I really do wish that Ahsoka was more giggly and happier, you know? I feel like you could have added more emotion into that, you know?
Yeah,
I
and
understand. I understand she's older, but bring some of that Ahsoka that we know back in just a little tiny bit.
mhm. And I really do love the scene as well. I think it was probably one of the best endings what we had to an episode from Rebels.
Okay, okay. The best
Not the
for
best, not the best ending, but
okay okay. This is a good scene, but there's
yeah,
problems still with this ending of Rebels. One
yeah,
is they cut off way too short. It's basically like after this, they just walk towards the camera and they come past it, and then the Rebels logo comes up. Terrible, terrible. It's like they cut it off. It's like I felt like there should have been a scene right there, or they should have filmed it in a different way because how they did it, it was a shit. I'm serious, it was crap. And also too, other reason why it's crap, they're not telling what happened to the other clones. Where's the other clones? Where's Commander Wolf? Where's Commander Wrecker? You know?
yeah.
I mean, you show us Rex and Ahsoka, good, but where's the other two clones? Did they stay on the planet? Did they come with Rex? I wish they addressed it. I don't know why they didn't.
I'm reckoning that they came with Rex, but they didn't have, as you said, like when we were talking before.
They didn't
Uh,
have enough time
yeah,
to show it. But the thing is, that's the problem I think they have with this episode, is that I think they didn't write it so well because you could get that in there because easily you could have easily put them in the background when Rex is like coming out. You can easily have them too coming right there, but Rex would be doing the main one coming up front. I don't understand why they didn't do that. You know, easy. It could be easily done. I don't
yeah.
know. They better
And
explain it in the next
I wish they like I that a wee bit of Ahsoka from the Clone Wars.
Yeah, that's what I said too. I wish they had that as well.
Yeah,
But it was an okay ending. But the main thing though we want to talk about though towards the end before this is the scene with the new Inquisitor. Now, this was an okay scene. I feel like though this Inquisitor I won't give two shits about. I don't feel like he's better than the first Inquisitor we got in season one. I'm not liking his look. His voice is the generic bad guy buffer, type of thing. It's, I don't know. I think the sister is more interesting in my opinion than this
yeah.
guy, and I can't wait to see her in the next episode. I am so excited to see how she is, how she's done. I love her
I'm
costume and
reckoning
everything.
I'm reckoning that the brother will probably die.
I hope the brother dies first, and I'm hoping we just left with the sister throughout the second season because I don't give two shits about the brother. They're not
I
making
mean,
me love the character
I
whatsoever.
love the woman Inquisitor. How she's more enthusiastic, and
Yeah,
more like she's gonna probably try and find Ahsoka, as I saw in a sneak peek
yeah.
of
So
Rebels.
and that tells me too that maybe the brother would die sooner, and which I'm okay with because from all the trailers I've seen, and especially from this little bit here, I still don't love the brother. I don't love his voice. Don't love his design. It might grow on me later on in the season two episode, and season two. But so far though, I loving the sister more than the brother.
Yeah, same here. That shot was really awesome. How, when the brother was just like walking down the ramp there, how
Yeah,
the commander officer said, "Oh, I thought Lord Vader was coming."
but nope, nope, no,
Nope.
there's not coming. So basically, down for that, he says, "I'm here to complete the mission to get the Jai where you and what's
And
their
the other Inquisitor.
no 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 no
Oh, Agent Catalyst.
Agent Cass have failed. There we go. And that's very nice, to lead up like, hey, new Christmas are in town. Come see the next episode. Shit is about to go down. I just don't understand though. Where's the sister? Why is there only the brother on there? But I guess they'll explain in episode 3.
Yeah, I'm reckoning that the brother will be the commander and his sister will be hunting the Jedi down.
Oh yeah. But basically, though, that is our review of Star Wars Rebels Season 2, Episode 3, Relics of the Old Republic.
Yeah, so my thoughts on the episode, it was good. It had good humor. It had brilliant, laughter sometimes, and I'm really loving that Captain Rex is back. So my ratings for this episode, I have to give it a 9 out of 10.
Um, Unfortunately, with me, I agree with you somewhat. But I mean, no, I agree with you on all of that. But it's just like, I feel like the writing and the pacing for this episode
Yeah, I get what you
it
mean.
really
Yeah.
is bad. I mean, out of all Rebels episodes, I think this really shows that I didn't think they took good care with their storytelling and pacing. So because of that, I have to give this episode, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna go with a. I don't want to go with a 5, so I think I'm gonna go with a 6 out of 10 for me.
Not bad. So anyway, guys, so that's basically it for this episode review for Relics of the Old Republic from Star Wars Alliance podcast. So if you enjoyed any of it all, please give a like, comment, and subscribe for more reviews like this from upcoming to Star Wars Force Awakens, Use Rebels, and many more Star Wars things to come. And yeah, so that's basically it, guys. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you always.